Today, I'm going to show you the 5 things you need to do before you even start painting. If you skip these steps, your first oil painting is going to feel way harder than it needs to be. These aren't advanced tricks, they're simple things. They will help to make your process easier and more enjoyable. The first thing you should do before you start painting is to choose the right type of reference. Most beginners just take a random photo that they like and try to paint it. That's one of the fastest ways to struggle. Photos tend to flatten values and push you toward over outlining and over rendering. That's not to mention, if you just choose it randomly, it probably doesn't make for a very good reference anyways. Instead, try to use a reference that's already simplified or specifically made for you to learn. This could mean a masterwork or a simplified study. Your reference decides a lot about how the painting will go before you ever even touch the canvas. My second tip is to get rid of the white canvas. White lies to you. It exaggerates the contrast and makes everything feel harsher than it really is. I like to use an acrylic as a midtone base for studies, and this does 3 very important things. It fills in the surface imperfections. It covers the entire surface, which means you need less of your oil paint. And it gives you a nice base tone to judge your colors off of. I highly recommend this. It will help you to improve your colors, and it also makes the paint application so much easier. My third tip is to take your time on the drawing. This is one of the hardest parts of the process, and a lot of beginners want to skip it. But even a rough sketch helps you a lot more than you think. It helps you to solve a lot of problems with the placement and proportions. You'll waste less paint, and the process overall will be much simpler. So even a bad drawing is much better than no drawing at all. Tip number 4, make sure you have all the mixtures you think you'll need on your palette. Think in terms of big areas. If you want to cover a very large shape, what kind of color do you need? Try to generalize the color and maybe end up a little bit on the darker side. These base colors help to set the stage for everything else, and it makes it so much easier to fill in the space when you start in the first layer. I'd also suggest to mix more paint than you think you need, because you're probably going to run out of some of the colors. If you do run out, it's important that you take a pause, replenish your paint, and remake the mixture on your palette with your palette knife. What tends to happen when we run out of paint is we get lazy and we just use whatever is available, and that's where we get muddy colors and lots of problems. Don't be afraid of the paint. Make sure you get plenty of paint into your brush. Another little tip I have is, if you're using a brand new brush, you should try to break up the bristles a little bit between your fingers or run it back and forth on the palette to help loosen them up. A lot of times new brushes are pretty stiff. The other thing I'd recommend is to dip it in a little bit of oil. This will help so the brush doesn't take as much of your paint when you're putting down your very first brush strokes with that brand new brush. If you want to follow along with me and make your very first oil painting step by step, I've linked my full beginner tutorial in the description below. With that, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.